Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Aaron and welcome back to another MotoGP video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing the MotoGP Rider Career Mode Episode 5 at Le Mans. There is the grid. We actually qualified P1. This is hard difficulty. We were sitting there around P12 until we got a little tow off. I think it was Antonelli on the Red Bull KTM bike. What was pretty helpful and managed to drag us to P1. There's the rest of the grid if you're interested. And I'm actually looking forward to this race. It is wet again, as you can see, as it was last week in Jerez. But, we're just going to rudely talk over Gavin Emmett here, because who cares? And, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, I got a decent result. I think it was a P7 or P8 in Jerez, so hopefully we're going to look to beat that. And the lights come on, and the lights go out, and we didn't get the greatest of starts, as you can see. Canet actually got a nice start. Finati got a better start than us, so not the greatest of starts from us. Definitely could have done a bit better, but you know what, that doesn't matter. We now try and dive it underneath Finati, but we kind of get it to work, kind of don't. Break a little bit earlier than everyone else, get punted out, and I'm being called by my friend. Sorry, bro, you're just gonna have to wait. My bad. I just got called. Something happened. I got punted out by some people. It looks like I got past Finati. Sorry about that. That was a bit unexpected. And yeah, that's about it. I just got past Finati. What is mad? So now you can see we have just dive bombed Aaron Canet. That was pretty lit, to be fair, as he tries to get us back, but we do not allow it. And we stay in the P1 position. It's only lap 1, so anything can happen. We got Aaron Canet, trying to come up the inside, but we're like, no, get in the bin. But then we run on, so he's like, okay, I'll take that. And we're like, okay, you're going to have to take that. Aaron Canet, I can't speak. Aaron Canet is now in front of us in P1. But, P2, I'll be happy with any podium result. Even a top 5 finish, I'll be happy with. Even top 10, I'll be pretty happy with, to be fair. But obviously not as happy as a podium or a top 5. So Aaron Canet, you can see, is now gained 3/10 on us in that, a little bit, but we gain like all of that back in one corner. So yeah, and we get underneath him in the next corner after that. This corner we'll see, because I break. Actually, no, I don't. This isn't the one. This is the one where I just cut in the lines. This is the final corner now. Putting the gas on early. Hopefully, I don't know. He's not close enough to do anything. See there, crossing the line to start lap 2 of 6 at Le Mans. Unfortunately it is wet conditions. I would have liked to see what I could do with dry conditions, because obviously I'm still not as confident on the bike in wet conditions. You see, I just kind of chucked it up a little bit there. I got everything wrong. Had a little battle with Canet as Canet comes out on top. So if it was dry, I would have felt a little bit more comfortable, but you know what, it's okay. As I run it onto the grass a little bit there, that's not great. But it was slightly wet in qualifying as well, I would like to say. It wasn't too wet. It was dry it was wet with a dry line, but some places were a little bit wetter than others, if that makes sense. I believe, if I'm remembering right, and I think I am. So yeah. It's now lap 2 or 6, as I'm sure you've been watching the video. Canet is right behind us, actually, trying to get up the inside of us there. But we're going to be like, no, we're not going to allow that. Get in the bin. I've said that twice now. And yeah, we come into this corner. Aaron Canet's going to get underneath us. We're going to try and get back at him. We kind of do, but he's on the inside for this right-hander, so he can get like the switchy kind of thing on us. As we, just try and get around this corner a little bit faster than him. What it always just seems to happen with these AI. Just does. As I get around the outside of Aaron Canet through the second to last corner, he gets past me through the last corner. It's going to be who gets the better drive, and that is Aaron Canet by miles. He's like 3 days in front now, so we're going to have to do a little bit of work to get him back. Actually, it's only 2/10. It's not too bad, but it's still quite a while in front. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work to get back, but saying about that, no, because the AI break there, and I'm not sure why. So we just take a little bit of a banter line through there, but we'll just pretend that I didn't corner cut. And we're in P1 with on lap 3, so that's obviously like halfway through the race, as I can't speak, and I'm just stating the obvious. So, you know, P1 we got, I think it's Johan Mir behind us. Might be wrong, I'm not sure. I don't know, whoever it is kind of far back. Aaron Canet was getting close to us, looking at the move as he does again as we run it a little bit deep, but don't allow him to do that. It is Johan Mir, and then followed by Ramona Fenati, who's behind us there, as we get on the brakes nice and early. And Aaron Canet shoves us out wide, a little bit of contact, well actually a lot of contact there, and Aaron Canet comes out on top. This straight is, because I'm on a less powerful bike, and I was checking my phone then or something, because I'm on a less powerful bike, these straights aren't great compared to, you know, all these other bikes, or at least I'm fairly sure that's how it works. Canet's now gained 0.6 on me there, so we're going to have to do, you know, definitely a little bit of work to get back closer to him. I mean, we gained 0.3 in them 2 corners last time, but I don't think we managed to do it this time. We completely corner cut that corner there, and, you know, it's just a bit lmao really, but we're just going to pretend that never happened as we cross the line for lap 4 out of 6 in Le Mans. So we're going to take it through this long right-hander, or it isn't really too long, but, you know, YOLO. What is the first corner? And then you've got the chicane here that we're going to try and get around the outside to get the switchy on the other side, but it don't really work, but we get a good drive. Got another buzzing that's happening from my phone, and it's a message saying I missed a call. I'm aware, but still there's you know, I don't really know what happened. I don't really know what was kind of like going on, because I was looking at the phone. Let's just put that away. But Aaron Canet got very close to us there. I think he did tap our back wheel. I'm not really too sure. I have to look back over that, but I think he did indeed tap my back wheel as we come into this right-hander, and Aaron Canet is going to look to get underneath us, but he doesn't quite make it there as we come out onto this long straight. And Aaron Canet is going to get into my slipstream. We got the better drive out of that corner by miles, and you know, he's going to get underneath us for this left-hander as we try and get him back around the outside through there, but it just isn't going to work. Johan Mir is getting slightly closer behind us as well, so we don't really want to start battling with him. That won't be too great, as you know, we take it into here, just trying to close up on Aaron Canet. You know, every little bit of close is getting further away from Johan Mir and closer to Aaron Canet, what is closer to that first position, or sorry, that winning position, I guess. I start lap 5 here, you know, obviously just on the way to lap 5. I don't know what I'm saying. I crossed the line to start lap 5 in first position. Johan Mir is kind of like gone somewhere. He's like gone to Narnia or something. Canet is right behind us, and I'm not gonna lie, nothing happened for like ages, so I just skipped it until this happened, where I was like checking my phone or something, and I completely missed the braking point, like completely. So I came into track, but I felt bad because I'm so in front of the other people. So I let Aaron Canet through and didn't quite realise Johan Mir was right there, and he almost, you know, he almost got us back. So we're still on lap 5, but it's like towards the end of lap 5. Like this coming up is the second to last corner. And then it goes obviously into the last corner here, unless this counts as one corner. I'm not really too sure, but I wouldn't have thought so. But then again, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not smart. So you know, it's starting lap 6 in second position. Hopefully, at this point, I definitely know I can get a pole position. Johan Mir is actually on the back of me, so I'm just hoping and praying that we're not going to have to get into a battle with him and let Canet, you know, like run away with it, because that won't be too good. As we get on the outside of him to get to the inside, because obviously it's a chicane, so, you know, yeah, get the switchy on him there. You know, Canet's still right behind us. We seem to have like lost Johan Mir in that bit. I don't know. I don't really know what he did. He just kind of like, I don't know. Oh wait, no we haven't. It was just inside Cannet on the little map. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm just papping on about nothing. So don't mind me. But you know, I'm just trying to hold this first position for as long as we can. You know, just round the circuit. Cannet's got a 0.7 gap, so I'm actually feeling pretty confident about this and hoping I can get a first position. I just don't want to get too excited because obviously, you know, that might possibly make it less, or possibly make me less able to concentrate better and, you know, get that first position. I said 7th, don't know why. But Aaron Canet is actually getting very close to us there. We're like, no, please don't ruin this at all. Like, please, that's just not good. As he really closely got at the back of us there as we come into this left-hander to come up to the final corner. And I'm just praying that he doesn't, you know, try to make a move, and it looks like he's not too close, or not close enough to make that move as we come over the line with a P1. You know, we're really happy, but the replay camera guy kind of glitched out, so he said he's not very happy as you see him shaking his head there, but that doesn't really make much sense. So you can see that race results. P1 was us on the 658 Squadra course team thing. We won. Yeah. That's our best result, and I didn't think we were ever actually going to win. That sounds kind of sad, but I didn't think we were going to win with this team. But like I said last time, I might, when the option comes, switch to the VR46 team. Well, I think I probably should. There's the Riders' Championship. You know, I'm 6th, moved up from 8th. I think Johan Meer's points are actually just dropping. Aaron Canet is getting a little bit closer to him, you know, only 9 points behind. And, you know, obviously the Constructors' Championship there. Here we have a loading screen. They're not too fun, but they're things. As, you know, we celebrate in Parc Fermé. We get the notifications to say that we, you know, the achievements, sorry, as we just celebrate along on the bike, pointing to people. It's not really much of a celebration. I think that's something they could definitely work on the next game, not going to lie. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Why not check out some of the other videos in the playlist? They're obviously the other, you know, MotoGP videos. But I just want to quickly have a look at something before we do this. Want to just see what teams are actually interested in Moto 2, or if there is any. So all of the big teams are, but you can see that some of the smaller teams are actually quite interested and would totally take me on. And as you know, Moto 3 has got like everyone, and we want to join that Red Bull. So like I said, see you in a bit. Goodbye.